Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Lee coming at you from 7 Bucks a Pop, 7bucksapop.com. We have a very special series of videos that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about it for 3 reasons. The first is we are going to be unboxing the most incredible collection we've ever come across, the most valuable collection I've ever heard of existing. It's a $145,000 collection. It's over 1,700 pops. So we definitely want to have fun with that. Share that with you guys. The second reason I'm excited is because we have a very special guest that will be helping us unbox the collection. And the third reason I'm excited is because we're going to be doing a giveaway for anybody that watches all parts of this unboxing. We're going to spread it out into several different manageable watching portions rather than one super long video. And at the end of this video, there's going to be instructions on how to enter the contest for a $150 PPG value pop. So definitely watch the whole thing, and we'll catch you at the end of the video. Hey guys, Lee here with 7 Bucks a Pop, 7bucksapop.com here in Catonsville, Maryland. I'm here with a very special guest, Jonathan Cranford from Smyworld, smyworld.com, which we'll put somewhere here on the screen. He is here because he brought this collection to my attention. He said it's a really large collection and he didn't feel comfortable bringing it all on by himself, so he asked if I had any interest in going in partners with him on it. So looking at the collection, I took one look at the PPG list, and we have over $145,000 worth of pops here, and this is actual market value. So this is the largest collection I've ever seen or heard of. It might be the largest collection out there, I'm not sure. But I just wanted to thank Jonathan for cutting me in on this. And is there anything you wanted to say?
Yeah, I mean, basically, I got approached by, a nice member of the community who we'd done a little bit of business with, and he said, I'm selling my collection, and I already knew that he had, from seeing pictures and different things, that he had quite an extensive, and pretty much immediately from that point on, my heart was like racing, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, how can I get a piece of this? Because there are some amazing pops, as you will see in this collection. And I was racking my brain and, definitely thinking of Lee, and, the stuff that we've talked about and done prior to this was like, this is one of the only guys that I have a relationship that I know that we could, hopefully potentially make this happen together, and that's how it happened. So.
And this is actually our first time meeting in person. We've chatted online for probably over, a year now, maybe.
Yeah.
This is our first time meeting, so this is pretty awesome. We have 40 large, heavy-duty boxes here, full of pops that were shipped here. We're going to go through them one by one. We haven't opened any of these boxes. We know what's in there because of the PPG list, but we actually haven't looked at any of them. So you'll be seeing them for the first time with us. So that's pretty exciting. So before we get into this, I wanted to give Jonathan a chance to tell you guys what Smyworld is all about, and he does some amazing things, which is initially why we started talking.
Well, yeah, I guess, Smyworld is a lot like other, companies in the way that it was born from a deep love of collecting and has that kind of origin story of moving from collectors to, wanting to pursue this. I think what kind of sets us apart is we like to use a lot of creativity in our graphics, our design, our approach. We do some unique LE boxes with customs. We do a lot of mystery boxes. We carry new wholesale Funko type stuff. And we also are looking to branch out and are branching out into some other toy companies, like the BIM Toys, Quicks, Kid Robots would be some of the maybe more notables in that group, but in general kind of exploring other worlds of collectibles and trying to feed our own interest that way of personal collecting, but bring more of that to Smyworld.
All right, enough of us jabbering. Let's get into the collection. We'll start with box number 1 here. And the way we're going to do this video, we're going to do this in several parts, probably 5 or 6 parts, but we're going to upload them all at the same time, so you won't have to wait like a week to see part 2 and then another week to see part 3. You'll be able to see them all the way through. So, without further ado,
box number 1.
So exciting.
Yeah.
All right, so right away I see a lot of Disney, so we'll kind of put these out here. Got both Army Man from Toy Story. I always like this one, the Shark Head Maui.
Oh, yeah. You don't actually see that one every day either.
No. So obviously, I mean, we're talking about what, 1,200 pops or so?
I think the final item count was like 1,700, but I think,
right.
you know, there is some minis and different items like...
Right, so there's going to be a lot of commons, obviously. There's going to be a lot of amazing stuff, which you will see.
Yeah, they're definitely some of the deepest grails in Funko lore.
Yeah,
around in this collection.
It looks like these are some of the newer Disney commons and exclusives. I like that. I like the Bam Grumpy.
Yeah. I think in general Disney is just one of those ones that translates really well into Funko's style.
I really like this Bambi Disney Treasures where Bambi's on ice. That's such an iconic scene.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And I'm not a huge Disney guy myself, but I do like the classics from my childhood.
Yeah.
Like Bambi.
I like a lot of the hand-drawn, cell stuff.
So this is one you don't see every day.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
That's actually unique because it's not only that's the South American release, I think, or something, because it's not the like generic international sticker, you know?
Right.
Because they did this as well with the.
But they did more of a matte finish to the chrome on Jack than the shiny.
Yeah, well, this is actually a different. There is the chrome Hot Topic one, and then this was like a matte one, I think. Yeah, that is interesting. I had a couple of those, but they had the, what do you call, I don't know, you know, that traditional or generic special edition sticker that's on a lot of the international exclusives.
Yeah, a lot of those are coming from Europe and Australia. With
Yeah,
this,
I think
with
they just
this,
do a
this
blanket.
special edition. We have a bunch of those on our website. Looks like there's some good pops in here, but nothing that's going to make you jump out of your seat. But this is just box 1 of 4. And this is the last one, which is Dapper Sally. And that is box number 1. There. So it looks like we have some pretty good stuff in this. I see a pop I haven't seen in a while, right off the bat. So.
Oh yeah, Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad and his Wild Ride. Is that
how many?
1,500 pieces, which for a Disney piece is not a lot. This was the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con.
And it's in a pop shield.
And it's in a pop shield. We have Figment, which was a Disney Parks exclusive.
Yeah, that's always a fun one.
And I didn't know Figment existed until that pop came out. That's how far behind. That's how far behind I am on my Disney.
Your Disney lore.
This is always a fun one. Dapper Jack Skellington.
Flick.
The flocked Remmy Chase from Ratatouille.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
Which the Ratatouille pops are actually starting to creep up in value.
Yeah, some of the ones, there's so many Disney ones, and some of them are even more common, but you
Just
realize that you
ones.
just, haven't come across them even yourself.
Right. or they just weren't popular when they first came out, so they just got vaulted right away. And
I see something orange in there.
Orange.
It looks pretty good.
I see 2 orange things.
Oh, got the flocked and the regular Disney parks.
So we have the orange birds, which again didn't know they existed until the Pops came out. But apparently this is the mascot for what the Disney World in Florida.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me in the comments, which I'm sure you would anyway. So we have 2 abominable snowmen, which I pronounced correctly somehow. So we have the flocked version, which is 1,000 pieces, and then we have the regular version.
Yeah, I think these were released at similar times, right?
Yeah, one was shortly after the other. Got a bunch of dancing princesses. Tinkerbell. Alright, this is a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, the Barbossa with monkey. This is limited to 1,000 pieces from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, really, any Disney piece that's a limited run is always in high demand.
Yeah, just so many fans.
I'm a fan of this pop, the Oogie Boogie with bugs.
Yeah, that one's got some value to it too. It's probably like I think around 40 or
40,
something like that. I always like the Halloween Donald and Goofy.
Flocked Marie from Aristocats is a sneaky one that's kind of tough to find.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen it at least.
All right, so this is a Cinderella, but this has a shimmering dress. It's a little tougher to find. This was an Amazon exclusive, even though it doesn't have a sticker. We run into that one every now and then.
Ooh.
Both behemoths.
Yeah, these are awesome. One's the glow all screens one. Ooh, looks like this one's taking a little hit though.
Yeah, the one thing I'm actually noticing is these are pretty well taken care of, aside from the occasional little crease or whatever.
You can see just like sometimes even on like more mint boxes, you can see just like the either dust or shelf wear or something that shows that they weren't. But these look like they were.
Yeah, the collector definitely took care of them. This is a good one. There was a joke about Olaf because every Walmart and Target had a zillion of the Olaf commons on them, so they're kind of worthless. But some of the exclusive Olafs are tough to find, like the Barbershop Quartet version.
Yeah, there's a few. Did they do multiple releases for that Comic-Con? I feel like there's a couple.
What, different Olafs? I mean, they were pumping out Frozen stuff for a good year.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that was a good license to ride.
Looks like we have mostly commons left in this box. Except for this one. This one's actually a kind of cool one.
Oh yeah, the glow-in-the-dark Cheshire Cat. This is from the Tim Burton one.
Mm-hmm. And the glow on that is actually really cool looking.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Some Tomorrowland, which wasn't as popular as they thought it would be. Oh, here's a good one. So.
Oh, that's the flocked. Yeah. This is actually one of, I feel like that convention right there was 2017 was like one of the first big ones where I was really fully into Funko at that time.
Yeah, that was probably the hottest pop coming out of that convention. Anyway, so that is box number 2. Oh, I see some good stuff already. Cool.
Yeah, well, the density of good stuff should be getting higher because box number 1 and 2 had a couple, but we're still not there to the.
Well, I think we're still kind of in the same range. Area, but this is actually a tough one to
yeah, this is what worth like $80 or $90.
Yeah, I think it's up there. I think it's over 100.
I guess we are.
The New York Comic Con Sally Seated.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cool variants of Sally.
I think this is my favorite New York Comic Con sticker, the 2016.
Yeah,
I feel like they've gotten lazy over the past couple of years. And
it is kind of weird how different their like con only ones are to San Diego's. I feel like a lot of San Diego's at least try to do a much more, almost like what do you call it? Not able to counterfeit it.
right.
And New York's are just a slight variation of what the in-store one is.
Yep. I always thought this was an underrated pop. The gold Mushu and Cricket.
Oh yeah, we just got the 10-inch Mushu's coming with the. I think it's coming with the small cricket. Carlos.
Carlos from the Descendants. This set's becoming tough to track down.
I wonder if it got vaulted.
Got some more Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, so here's a good one.
Oh yeah.
The Toy Tokyo Doug with his cone of shame.
Everyone loves the. I've had a few of these, and people are always really excited to get them.
And then we have the other two Dougs. We have the Phlox Doug and the regular Doug. And we have the two Harlequin Demons from Nightmare Before Christmas, the regular and the Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Glow in
molds.
the dark. Yeah, that's a really cool looking pop.
Yeah.
I like this one, Jack with Vampire Teddy.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
I don't know. I like when they have a pop and then a little
Pocket pop size.
little guy accompanying him.
Yeah, there's that one Olaf. We'll probably run into it. That's got like 3 little snowmen with it.
Oh right. Yes, we will definitely run into that.
Oh, that's it right there. It's actually not Olaf. That's weird.
Oh, we have
Elsa.
We have Elsa.
Those are the 3 little snowmen. I thought it came with an Olaf for some reason.
There's an Elsa and an Anna. There's an Olaf with kittens that I'm sure we'll run into.
Ooh. It's a sad one to take a beating.
Yeah, this is kind of rough. So this ham is what, like a $50 or $60 pop.
Yeah.
But as you can see, this is
out of boxer.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, that box looks like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a shame. But we will still carry on. All right. So we've got some stitches, like a flock stitch.
Yeah, I mean, so far, like you said, it's not only sometimes when you're looking for boxes, like you'll see a box with no crease and everything, but like I said earlier, I mean, you can oftentimes just see and feel the way that the person cared for them, even if they didn't manage to get a crease. The quality of these still feel very, new, to newish condition.
And, the good news for you out-of-box collectors is that, when you go on 7bucksapop.com or smyworld.com, we take into account damage when there's damage to a box and price the pop accordingly. So if you're just going to pull it out of the box and you can pay a few bucks less for it, then, you're in good shape.
I was thinking that from seeing on the top was, what's his name from Toy Story?
Rex?
Yeah.
No, that would be this guy.
Yeah, Rex 2 has a lot of fakes going out right now, and I think if I saw correctly, you have a video how to spot one.
Oh yeah, we just put up a video on how to spot fakes using a Planet Arlia Vegeta, real one and a fake one. So check out our channel for that video.
Yeah, because certain pops sometimes, depending either value or ease or a way to get through it, will have a lot of fakes going around, and if you know a few quick tips, it can be easy to spot exactly which one's the real one or not.
And save yourself some money. I like this Rex pop because it's just heavy. It feels like it weighs about 5 pounds.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, the difference in mass in some of the pops.
So that is all for box number 3.
All right. This is only 1/10 of the entire collection that we're getting to now, so you can see that we have quite a lot of treasures to uncover.
Okay, so we have some non-Disney stuff and we have some large format stuff. Wow, this is stuff you just don't see. All right, well, so for those of you guys who are Hanna-Barbera fans, I am a Hanna-Barbera fan. Wacky Races was a great show. This is Muttley in his Mean Machine.
One of Brian Mariotti's and Mike Becker's huge favorites.
Yeah, the guys who run Funko really huge fans of Hanna-Barbera. So this is something that we've only had one of, and I believe we just sold it a little while ago. But this is the metallic version of the Mean Machine from Toy Tokyo. It looks like the sticker's peeling a little bit, but overall...
I wonder what year that was. That's the problem with some of the Toy Tokyo stuff is
2015.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. This is always a very popular.
Yeah, it's 3,000 pieces. The Marvin the Martian. He's got the ride and the rocket.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what, a couple $100 or something like that, I think.
Yeah, something like that. With Big Gruesome from Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, yeah. I always liked him.
And then one of the iterations of Fred and Barney and their colorways. So they have blue hair and different suits. Pretty cool. Out of 480 pieces.
That was a SDCC release. Yeah, I like that series of different colorways. Colorways to me can be very interesting and very fun, and then also obviously you have very repetitive colorways or
it can be lazy.
Draining.
If
lazy.
it's done,
but there are some really cool, unique ones, and it is a huge part of toy culture in general.
All right, so we've got some strawberry shortcakes over here. The thing I like about the strawberry shortcake pops, this is going to come as a shock, but I'm not a strawberry shortcake collector. But the thing I like about the strawberry shortcake pops is that they're scented. They have this little strawberry thing that says scented, cool. So they smell like those scratch and sniff stickers that you used to get when you were a kid, or at least I did. And then probably my favorite Hanna-Barbera, top three, Captain Caveman, one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was just from, what, a year or two ago?
Yeah.
This was a Walgreens exclusive, at least. It was a Comic-Con exclusive, but I think exclusive to Walgreens.
Yeah, shared exclusive. Alright, so looks like we have a bunch of inner boxes with pops, extra protection.
Oh yeah,
here's
here's some
good.
fun stuff.
So we have
Looney Tunes,
the Touche Turtle Chase, the Pete Puma. That one's what, out of 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000 pieces. This was that part of that Saturday morning cartoons, which was such a great series that has a lot of cool stuff in it.
So we have the both Gossamers.
So this is the flocked 3,000 piece, and then the regular.
My favorite Looney Tunes cartoon of all time, Michigan J. Frog. Frog would get up and sing only for the guy. And when he went to show somebody else, he would just like sit there. So it looks like we have some animation in this. Well, looks like we have a mixed bag here. Rocco Chase.
He's got like the cold nose or something.
Spunky's sort of floating around in
there. Yeah, the Chase. He's kind of got like a runny nose, red nose there.
Chase Wren. This I think is an underrated pop. They made a lot of them, but the metallic Voltron I think is a really cool looking pop.
Yeah.
I think they did really well with that.
It has one of those nicer metallic finishes where it's still kind of shiny, but almost has that like matte look to it as well. I don't know how to. I think good metallic almost has a little bit of shine and smoke to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not sure how many different versions of Joker Batman we're gonna get, but this is one of probably about 5 right now.
Oh yeah, they just released a new one.
Yeah.
Right.
It's actually pretty. The Joker's Wild Batman. It's actually pretty cool looking.
I'd say that newer one's one of the better ones that they've done.
Yeah. So
some more Looney Tunes.
Oh, here we go. This one's always a fun one. Why don't you tell the folks at home about this one?
Well, this is the Speedy Gonzales. This was also a Comic-Con exclusive. This was actually a 2017, and it is 3,500 pieces. This is a really cool mold. Just, I don't know, his hat and
a really popular character.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
I remember when these came out.
That's the Chase too.
That was the one. I mean, you had people.
Yeah, so it's the black and white Chase.
You had people lining up at Hot Topic every single morning.
Yeah, it still has some value to it, but I think it pushed around like over $100 when it was kind of peaking.
And I think that's all we have for box number 4. So there's a lot of fun stuff in this box. Wow, that was some really incredible stuff, and that was just part one. We have several parts of this video, and as mentioned in the beginning, we are going to be doing a giveaway, and the giveaway is going to be for the ever popular Sorcerer Mickey Pop. Right now, the PPG value is right around $150. This one has a little bit of box damage, but it's still in pretty good shape. It's going to be coming in one of our Pop Shield protectors, of course. And the way you're going to enter this is you're going to leave a comment in each of the videos, not just this part, in each part. Mention which your favorite pop was in that video. And at the end, we're going to pop all the names into a randomizer. Everybody who commented on all the videos into a randomizer. We're going to pick a winner, we're going to announce it, and we're going to ship you this amazing pop. So definitely stay tuned for the next part, and don't forget about our pop drops on 7bucksapop.com every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and our blind drop Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Catch you later.